So, show up, keep showing up. I'm an education activist, you might say. I don't consider myself an expert. Guess what? You don't have to do it. If you have common sense, if you know right from wrong, if you know good principles of government, like are found in 5,000-Year League, or just read anything by wall builders. They have lots of stuff. Shane Staten's got a great book about the Constitution out. And if you have common sense, if you know what good principles are, then you can lead. And we have 165 openings in Maricopa County alone this election cycle. I only know of one conservative in Maricopa County running for school board. Now there's probably more, but that's the only one I know of. I know of one in Pinal County. So, all right, so now I get down to this infrastructure of building a power base. Because let me tell you folks, we're up against power here. Tremendous amount of power. And we're gonna need some pushback. And that first tier is our conservative school board members. They're like the education Marines. They get hammered. I'm here to tell you. And then next tier is, and these are probably, this tier is very important. And that's what I'm talking about, the Education Action Committee. Where you have at least a dozen or more people who keep an eye on what's going on. They talk to the conservative school board members. They attend the meetings. They share with the broader community. And you're a liaison with the broader community. Because you're focused on elections and bills and things. And so you probably don't have any time to go to a lot of school boards. And everybody's focused a little bit in different directions. So it's good if we can divide. I mean, look, 24 people in one school board, that's not a lot of people. That frees up a whole lot of other people to do other things. Now you have also part of this, you see the little reporter down here. This is very important. Gilbert Watts, we were talking about Anita Christie. I work very closely with Anita Christie. She's a little mad at me tonight because she was hoping I would record because there's some controversial stuff going on and we have some real neo-communists in our school. So that's your second tier. So you got people on the school board and you got your activists who are supporting them, holding their feet to the fire, and sharing information with the broader community. And that broader community is all your conservative groups, like this group. What I'm doing right now is I'm bringing information to you. Now this is very general information, but they can bring you very specific information about what's going on in your taxes and how they're spending your money and what's being pumped into the heads of your children. Tea Party or even your church, local church, your church group, whatever, precinct committeemen. When we had the people running for school board at our precinct committeeman meeting and all the members were up there, we were all education committee people were all right on the front row. Asking them hard questions. Tier 4. We know these guys, don't we? That looks a little bit, actually that looks like my, that looks like my living room, really, and the Doritos or whatever. I like to relax like everybody else does. But, like I said, if you just went to one lousy school board meeting a year, you don't make a difference. But you go, so many times you go, you don't see many or any conservatives there. And if you do see some, it's usually the same people. And I think you do need to have people that are focused more on that. Like you have different people who are more focused on elections and people more focused on that. But I think that everybody has to take a personal responsibility. Everyone should go to a town council meeting once in a while. Everybody should go to a school board meeting once in a while. Okay, so now this guy, he can be useful too. That last year we were talking about, you guys. This is what I'm talking about, tier 3. You guys in Tempe, and you actually have some activists here in Tempe. Got one sitting right there. Tom Couts, Don Kennedy. They're very active. They're trying. They need help. At Gilbert, we have a pretty good sized group, but all these other groups are very fledgling. It's one or two people. They're trying to get something going, and so they need help. So the thing is, we'd like to see everyone get involved in the local school district and become part of the Tier 2